there was a period in the early 2000s when, and unfortunately this predates our GIPS verified track record, so you just have to trust me on it. But in 2000, 2001, 2002, there was a 3-year bear market that knocked the S&P down, I think 38%, NASDAQ down 60, 70%, something like that. And we had a cumulative gain over those 3 years. And when I say we, I mean the clients that became later the foundation of Mittleman Brothers, something around 20%. And that was not atypical for value managers of that time. So if you had looked at the portfolios of David Dreaman or other value guys around that time, they were also making money in that 3-year period, which I think kicked off a 7-year period of immense outperformance for value strategies and for us in particular. So, it can work in bad markets. And it hasn't recently, which has been frustrating, but in bad markets, the kind of market circumstance that I see us in right now, to me, is more reminiscent of 1999, 2000 than any other moment in terms of the disparity between the popular and the unpopular. And we sit positioned as much we did in 99, 2000, which is away from the popular almost entirely, yeah, completely away from the popular, and very much deeply invested in these unpopular, out of the way names where we feel the cash flows will be there come hell or high water. And we think we'll be well served for that. There has seemed to be a change in sentiment, in flows back to value that began in November of last year. And so we have begun to outperform again after a long period of being underperforming by a substantial amount. And obviously, as a value-oriented manager, we hope that lasts. But it doesn't necessarily have to. You don't need a tailwind of value investing working to make money as a value investor. So everyone wants to kind of make things easy to categorize. Oh, that's value. That only works when value is working. We outperformed the market and we outperformed value managers in general for the first 5 years or so of the value bear market coming out of 2007. So that period from 2007 to 2012, when value was supposedly underperforming, we doubled our clients' money, and the market was barely getting back to break even over those 5 years. So it's not, when you call yourself a value-oriented manager, yes, that's the culture that we are most commonly associated with and what we believe in. But it doesn't mean that one necessarily has to perform in line with the group. It seems like that's been the case recently, and I'm obviously happy that the group is coming back now. But I do want to make that distinction. When you are very concentrated in your investments, you can veer away from your own category if you're doing well or not doing well. So it works both ways.